Cedric Tillman, the man in motion to the Browns on second down. Gabriel's being chased once again. This time he's going to double run. And the switching is the better point of power as he takes a slide for a pickup of about a yard, maybe two. Let's watch Azeez Ojulari. He's one of the guys competing for that third edge rusher job. Now, this is the Browns starting left tackle, Ron Jones. Ojulari, who I love the rip under there. They needed help. Force Gabriel to step up. That's a good sign there. Ojulari, Scott, he's had over 5 sacks in 3 of his 4 years in New York. So he's shown that he can get it done. Let's see if he gets it done for about 36. Get inside 43-yard line. Let's go. Gabriel, right on time.
Good throw. That was a good throw.
Undrafted rookie Brandon Johnson is getting some reps there. Keep your eye on Thrash, okay? Number 80. He's working against Brandon Johnson. Now they got picked a little bit, but that's pretty good coverage actually by Johnson, who was at Duke. They transferred to Oregon. That's just a perfect throw from Gabriel. It's a good start for the Brown rookie quarterback. Okay, this starts away from 1 yard now. And we're hanging Brown. Marshall gets it down to the 38-yard line for pickup of 3. It's interesting to note on that previous passing play, Scott, the Eagles had Jahad Gillis rushing off the edge over the right tackle. So you wonder if we know that that's part of his game. That's when he did in high school here in South Jersey and at IMG in his first year at Alabama. He can rush off the edge. I love seeing him giving him a rep. Maybe he steps up and becomes one of the rotational edge rushers for the Eagles. Second down.
Make that tackle.
Rejection shows up the baby south end for 5 yards. They're down a short now. So this is when you got to finish. Watch Trotter. I love how smart he is. Scott, he sees it and he hits it right from the other. But you got to make that play. You got to make that tackle. If you're a linebacker and you're going to undercut a block like he did there, you've got to bring it down. So Trotter was told his proposal to Johnson Horseshoe. I don't know.
3rd and 2. Take what they give you.
This is good work for the Eagles right now because Gabriel is very experienced, even though he's a rookie. As you see the Philly native, Kevin Stefanski, the head coach for the Cleveland Browns. But Gabriel, 6 years one of the original NIL guys in college football. Went to Oklahoma, then he went to Oregon. He already made a decent amount of money playing football, and this is the first time he's ever come on an NFL uniform. On first down, time plays. Down the middle of the defense, making the catch, Deontay Johnson, the NFL veteran, 7-yard pickup.
Dylan Gabriel's moving the ball pretty well.
Dory Jackson last week. Okay, watching Dory Jackson. He's given Deontay Johnson a lot of respect, man. A lot of respect. And I think you have to adjust a little bit, right? It's pretty clear. This is what he did in college, too. Dylan Gabriel gets rid of the ball quick. He reminds me a little bit of Tua Tagovailoa, a couple of lefties from Hawaii. I would like to see both Eagles corners play a little bit tighter in some of these situations.
Reverse. Saw that coming. Good run. Good play.
Rookie out of South Carolina. That's a 16-yard pickup. Eagles need better from Ojulari here, okay? Watch Ojulari. He needs to stay patient and his responsibility. See it at all. And they're able to go
looking at you got the wrong tag. Looking at the wrong target. Ojulari looking at the wrong target.
No presence on that side. It's really tough.
What's up, D?
This is not a good start. This Eagles football defense, it's got a lot of these guys. They're expecting to contribute this season. Browns got a good drive going.
You got let me see.
That's going to stop the clock. It's been a very efficient drive and it's taken a half of this quarter. And we're going to take it. Defense trying to stand tall inside the 10. Wawa Hoagies are winning pick for game day. Every hoagie is built to order with the ingredients you crave. Choose your favorite, like a toasty cheesesteak, meatball, or Italian. There's a hoagie for every mood and every appetite. Order ahead.
All right, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Wawa is catering. Make your game day a winner with Wawa Hoagie snacks and treats. Order ahead.
Got the timeout going.
Wawa is the official hoagie of the Philadelphia Eagles.
D, what's the I was looking at that. What's a false call out? What do you mean by false call out? What happened? And by the way, if anybody because I got a family function to go to, I don't know what time we're gonna leave. That's up to the boss wife. But up until then, if you want to hop on, just let me know and I'll put the link in the chat. So if you want to hop in, commentate, if you're watching the game, let me know. But right now, Dylan Gabriel is 4-4, 29 yards. So looking pretty good. Not going too crazy. It's only 29 yards, but been a bunch of dump passes and things of that nature. So it is what it is. Take what the defense gives you, but he's doing what he got to do. What's up, AJ Brown 11? What's going on? So I'm looking at the secondary right now. Linebackers, Jahad Campbell. I believe he got a sack already. Let me see if they counted that as a sack for him. Team stats. I don't know. I don't know how they would mark that. I think that should be considered a sack. This is all Cleveland, so.
Inside the 10-yard line, first and goal begins at the 5.
All right, first and goal on the 5. Handoff up the middle. Good play. Who's that? I was Gabe Hall on the tackle. They got like 1 yard. Good move. Gabe Hall, keep moving your feet. Why you let him piggyback you? Keep moving your feet and driving backwards. I'm nitpicking, so. Oh, it's all good, D. I appreciate you. Came right through there. Good run, good cut. Good cut by that running back. Look at Philly. Giving them the business already. Watch 39 cut back. Skirt. There it is. Trout Jr. got him, but it was too late. Oh my God. Someone cooking set off a fire alarm. Be safe out there, bro. Oh, snap. I don't know what that was. Damn, they didn't even get the kickoff. I don't know what that happened with that.
Thinking about how I never had a snack wrap, and I'm devastated. Imagine tasting a snack wrap for the very first time. Ranch or spicy.
I'm trying to look for. Why are they not giving like all of the stats. Maybe I'm on the wrong page.
Going
Stats.
the distance for the perfect engagement
Eagles.
and navigating to places you've never been. This is what you do.
Yes, Jahad Campbell did get credit with that sack.
This is who you are.
He did get credit for that sack. So cool.
Never giving that up. Make your pastimes last a lifetime.
So they scored a touchdown, and then something happened on a 2-point conversion. It just didn't. I don't know what happened. Did he drop the snap? Couldn't quite see. So, all right, let's see. DTR is starting. DTR, they sat down the quarterback, Tanner McKee. So DTR is starting, and then the local kid, McCord, is going to get the whole second half probably. So that'll be good to see him. Good for him to get a lot of play time at home. That was actually a cool move by Nick Sirianni to let that happen. So you don't need to see nothing from Tanner McKee. He's straight. Tanner McKee is probably not going to be with this team next year. Tanner McKee is probably going to be trade bait, knowing the way how he operates. Turn this and get some more light. There we go. Yeah, Tanner McKee is probably going to be a draft pick next year. So unless he stays under contract, ain't no telling what Howie would do, but Howie can make chicken salad out of chicken shit. So we'll see. Oh damn, they got to hold up the sunblock. All right, let's see what this offense is going to do.
And he goes on to become a Eagles Hall of Famer. I mean, I don't know who we are, Scott, but those guys were men. I mean, back in the day, like my grandpa, my papa, those were real men. I don't know who we are, but we're not like those men. No, we're not. That hurt your career time because you went down, you spent out of Philly, kid. Grew up here, went to Temple, played his professional football. They got it. I think it's trying to do that already. I don't know. With the NFL franchise.
Interesting that he's only back for 3 yards to kick. Still got the ball down to the 2. All right, let's see what our offense looks like. Let's go DTR. All right, let's see. Hey, we got a run play. Get 4. 3 or 4, 3.5. All right, I'm looking at Brett Toth and Darian Kennard at right guard and left guard. Brett Toth is at left guard. Kendall Lamb is at tackle. That was A.J. Dillon running the ball. Darius Cooper. Let's see what Darius Cooper going to do. But keep your eye on the left guard. That was actually a good pickup. I think that's Van Sumeren at 43. He's a quote-unquote fullback.
Instead, Hickman, the safety, came flying. That really wasn't a close responsibility. That's an interesting one.
3rd and 5. Let's convert. They're in shotgun right now. You got a 22 set with one back. Good throw. Good throw by DTR. Good catch by Smith. Aeneas Smith. Good catch. Gets the first down.
stuck there with Kendall Lamb.
Yeah, these animations on the
So unique is he's got
on the NFL Network is a little weird. This is like a 2-yard run. He's banging. No zone reads or nothing like that. Yeah, Eagles Nation, I'll let you know if they ever go under center, but it looks like everything's been shotgun so far.
Don't you kind of get the feeling, Scott, that there's going to be a game this year where Dillon's a major positive factor for the Eagles? And people around the league are going to say, how do you think
Everything's been shotgun. They're in full set right now. They're in a pro set. Shotgun with 2 running backs on both sides. And you got 2 up top, 1 on the bottom. Receivers. Oh, almost fumbled the ball. Oh, my God. So the ball gets batted. The ball gets batted behind the line of scrimmage. And instead of knocking it down, he catches it. The running back catches it and gets tackled for like a 6-yard loss, 10-yard loss. Dillon gets a negative 6-yard, negative 10-yard reception. 3rd and 22. Oh, Lord, what happened? All right, they on and off the field.
on the in-cut by Anaya Smith, but then not much from A.J. Dillon. Then you had the
Not a good first series. Not a good first offensive series by the Eagles.
highly unlikely for them to have success.
Oh, that's right. D, ain't you in Alaska? Oh, he just blew by 2 people. Not a good first series, but that's all right. Defense is back on the field.
Look. What? There are no hidden fees. What you guys think I said?
Oh, take a pic. I thought you said.
That's a shame. All right. They punted. The defense is coming back on the field.
And package receivers, elite new threads, for pizza loving moms,
Defense is coming back on the field.
and proud cat dads, not ashamed in the least. With smart security and energy management, Vivint makes your home smart all in one place. Vivint is for you, and you, proud partner of the Philadelphia Eagles.
All right. Let's check the stats real quick. We got next to nothing. DTR is 2 for 3 for 10 yards. AJ Dillon, 3 carries for 7 yards. Anaya Smith, 1 for 10. AJ Dillon, 1 for negative 14. That was the block pass that he caught. So let me see.
There are no hidden fees. What you guys think I said?
Oh, take a pic. I thought you said.
During the first quarter, time for a get to know you moment when Andrew McCougar, the rookie out of Texas, second-round draft pick for the Eagles. What we see here, Russ? Well, his highlight video is fun to watch. Watch how quickly he sees this and then runs the alley and makes the tackle on a talented.
They sped up the tape. Talking about Andrew McCougar now. Let's see him get. Let's see what they're gonna do. All right, defense is back up. All right, 1st and 10. Fake draw. Got plenty of time. Ooh, keep your head up, Jihad. That could have been a pick. Good defense. Good pressure.
He's running with it. He runs a oh man, he's right on him. Incidental contact. There's nothing wrong with that. Gabriel had nowhere to go. That's nice coverage there by Jacory Benny.
Good defense. 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
Almost close to the lead, so he's not really on the point passing.
Completes the pass. Flag on the play.
Yeah, there was multiple illegal men downfield.
That was a screenplay. That's why they got that penalty. Way too many. All the offensive linemen are too far down the street, down the field.
Take a look at these interior offensive linemen and watch how far down the field they are by the time he actually throws, in particular the center.
Timing is off. When you run those screens, the offensive linemen have got to wait. They changed that rule. The conspiracy is they changed that rule to penalize the Eagles because our RPO was killing them. Jalen Hurts was killing them that one year. So by changing that RPO rule, the offensive line can't leave early like they used to block downfield on the RPO. You got to wait. RPOs and screens. The conspiracy is they changed that because of the Eagles. 2nd and 15. Good pass. Gabriel looking pretty good, man. Got to get your hand in there. That's good call. Got 3rd and 4. See if they can stop it. Drops it back at the pass. He's in the middle. And he gets the pass off on Johnson again. Jamari Thrash gets the pass. 1st down. Do the switch. Yeah, that's just a good route. They come off the cross and he broke early. So we had like 3 or 4 yards worth of space and plenty of room to catch the 1st down. 1st and 10 in Cleveland. Fake. No pressure. All day. Delivers the ball on time. Dylan Gabriel is slinging the peel right now, man. Looking pretty good. Dylan Gabriel 7 for 8, 64 yards.
A little bit of a push off that Tillman gets away with that one-arm stab, but if they don't call it, it's not a penalty. And maybe a lesson learned there from Akuba in terms of the physicality that they will allow.
All right, 1st and 10. And a pro set. Handoff. And he gets maybe a yard and a half.
How did I weigh 320 pounds with helmet, shoulder pads, and all that stuff, and running the other 320-pound guys? It did not sound like fun, man. What's this on?
2nd and 8. Blitz. Picked it up. Good pass. Don't make the tackle. The guy fights, gets the 1st down. Dylan Gabriel's carving him up, man. Carving him up. Gotta be better than that, man. Gotta be better than that. Let me see something here.
All for just $5. The $5 big breakfast deal is back. Gotta have a wallet. Most men over 40 look into the mirror and see eye bags, dark spots, wrinkles, when they could be using this. Particle 6-in-1 face cream for men. First of its kind anti-aging cream designed specifically.
Trying to find another there we go. That's what I'm looking at. Play by play live radio.
Use the promo code on your screen to receive 25% off your entire order. Visit www.particlewear.com. Just checking to make sure the Xfinity Wi-Fi is moving. Looky here, iPad Pro.
Trying to see these graphics, but they're not very good. This is on the Eagles website. Always trying to get graphics in, man.
Apple devices and Xfinity Wi-Fi. It's a dynamic duo. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to take these into custody.
Excuse me.
New and existing customers can get iPhone 16 on us with the new Xfinity Mobile Premium aluminum line.
You're both dealing with a lot of guilt right now.
It's sleep and eat. You see that brand new Hyundai Santa Fe? You get paid.
Looks like we're out of time. Breathing exercises. Inhale.
Let's see. Oh,
Almost feels wrong. Hyundai Getaway Sales. Get a Santa Fe for 0% APR for 60 months, plus no payments for 90 days, or lease for only $329 a month. Hurry in. At Wawa, every sip is made for your moment. Whether you're looking for a juicy choke, a breezy blend, or bold buns, we've got you covered. Any flavor, any vibe.
right now Dylan Gabriel is 8 for 9, 73 yards.
Something special.
No picks, no touchdowns. Still solid, getting the ball, moving around, taking what they give him. And the Eagles defense has not been good. Eagles defense has not been good.
50-yard line tickets to the Eagles game against the Bears on November 28th. See official rules, sweepstakes ending October 12th. No purchase necessary. Last again this week, Ross, I still have clarification about when I'm working with you. I'm pretty sure in the fine print it says that we are in fact not. Let's see if this Eagles group.
All right, let's see what the defense. They are on the 30, coming out, or going in, I should say. Pick 6. Makuba. Andrew Makuba with the pick 6. Wow. Great play. Great play. He didn't even see him. He didn't even see him. Pick 6. Great play by Andrew Makuba. Waits, and he drives on the ball. Wait. Okay, so that was a mistake on the Browns defense. They had 2 men in the same place, and both of them kind of stood there and didn't know what to do. And Andrew Makuba just snuck in between them and picked off the ball. Pick 6. That's how you make a squad right there. Get the ball in the end zone. Make the extra point. Damn, there ain't nobody at this game. But defense wins championships. But I would gather to say they're going to give that one to Dylan Gabriel. But that was not on Dylan Gabriel because that was a whoever was running those routes. Anytime you have 2 receivers in the same area, somebody made a mistake. And I couldn't tell. It looked like the tight end. I have to run that back. But it looked like the tight end saw the outside receiver, I guess the X, and just kind of slowed up like, wait, what? And then Dylan Gabriel threw the ball over there, and Andrew Makuba just kind of slid in between them, got the ball, and took it to the house, man. So that's a good play by Andrew Makuba. Sometimes it happens like that, man. Sometimes your big play doesn't have to be anything that you did. A lot of times you waiting for your opponent to make a mistake, and that's exactly what happened. Dylan Gabriel makes a mistake. The receiver's running the wrong routes. Somebody's confused. And this goes into what I was saying earlier. Um, when you're looking at receivers, or not even receivers, when you're looking at young players and guys trying to make a squad, trying to make the team, the one thing you want to see is how much of the offense or the defense do they know? Do they understand? Because that is a prime example of somebody ran the wrong route. So somebody didn't know what they were supposed to be doing, or there was some type of an adjustment that was made and somebody didn't pick it up. So when you get guys on the field, they need to know what's going on. They don't have to think. When you think, you're already a step too slow. And that's what happens when you're thinking about what you need to do on the court. Andrew Makuba saw it, stepped in the middle of it, took advantage of it, and got the ultimate outcome for him and the defense. So 7 points on the defense, man. You got to know what you're supposed to do when you're on that field at all times, man. Got to know that. So I'm curious as if they're going to show the replay while they're, when they come back from break. So you'll see it. You'll see it. They're showing it. So it looks like you got a tight end. Yep. He's going across. So it looks like that tight end got too shallow. Both of them. So that was a cross route. So I don't know if the guy didn't get deep enough. I'm not sure what the situation was with that. Special teams. All right. He should have stayed outside. Should have just ran around the corner, got a couple yards, and got about 6-7 more yards. Andrew Makuba's back on the field. All right. Move him back.
Still have to make the play. And this is the first time this young man is wearing an NFL uniform. And to have a big six like that, he missed a bunch of time with his shoulder.
There we go. All right, 1st and 10. Under center. Brown's under center. Ace formation. Play action. Bad pass. You had the open running back and you overthrew it. Give him the ball, man. Pitch and catch. Come on, Gabriel. That should have been a pitch and catch. That should have been an easy completion. They're talking about that now on that pick six. Somebody ran the wrong route. I don't know if the guy running the cross was not deep enough. I don't know. All right, 2nd and 10. Handoff. Good run. 7-8 yards. 8-yard run up the middle. Nice. Smile Mundan with the tackle. Third and 2. Let's see if the defense can tighten up. Force a punt. I would run draw. Play action draw. Nope. Throwing the ball. Got time. Crossed the middle. Ran right underneath the linebackers. And I think Sidney Brown came up and missed that tackle. They converting third, that was what, 3rd and 3, I guess? Yeah. Oh, they ran the pick route. Ace formation. Probably going to be a handoff to the right. Yep. Off tackle to the right. He cuts it back. Gets 4. Gets 3. 3 yards. Ojulari with the tackle. All right, we got 2nd and 7. Quick screen outside. Gets 3 yards. Jamari Thrash. That's going to be 3rd and 4. We got a penalty. Jacorian Bennett.
Defense number 49. 5-yard penalty for 2nd down.
How was Bennett lined up off sides? I need to see that. All right, so now we are 2nd and 2. Good play. Bennett with a good pass breakup after the penalty. Had to make up for that. Good job. Great play by Jacorian Bennett. 3rd and 2. If they're smart, they'll run the ball. Hand off up the middle. Should be a 1st down. Yep, right up the middle. Gutted them. Good run. Good call. 14-yard gain up the middle. Blitz the wrong gap. Good job by the running back sticking, going up the middle and not jumping outside. That was a good play call by the Cleveland Browns. Good play call by Stefanski. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. Screen pass. Trotter Jr. on the tackle. 6-yard gain. Craziness, man. Craziness. Second and 4. Blitz the gap and got him. About a 1-yard gain. Good call on the defense. Good job by Ty. Third down. Got him. Who got the sack? Jalari. Ojulari. Nicely done. Jalari comes off the edge and somebody just missed him. Oh, no, he just got around the offensive tackle. Well, the tackle just got beat. He dropped that arm. He ripped it down, went around him, got him. Good job by the defense. Stopped him. Did he miss it? Yeah, he made it. He made it. It was close though. All right, got a little something from the defense. Got a pick six. Got a sack. All right, now they kind of getting into the flow of the game, opening things up a little bit. What's up, Carlos? Carlos, you just missed it. Angie, it is my bad. 9-7. 9-7, Angie. Carlos Ojolari just got a sack, forced a field goal, and Drew Makuba had a pick six of Dylan Gabriel. So defense has been playing. Offense has been like next to nothing. Offense has like 3 yards on the day. So our offense has been like hot garbage. Cleveland's got 153 yards to our 3. So we haven't really done much on offense. 86 to negative passing 4. DTR threw a pass that got tipped in the air. The offensive lineman tried to smack it down and ended up smacking it right to Dylan, AJ Dillon. And then he ends up getting tackled for like a 14-yard loss. So AJ Dillon has 1 reception for negative 14 yards. And that's been, the passing yards for the Eagles. So DTR is like 2 for 3 for negative 4 yards. And that second pass was the negative 14. So yeah, sorry about that, Angie. Sorry about that. I keep flipping between screens and I keep assuming that they got the score on them, but they do not. All right, we are receiving 9:13 left in the second half. Second quarter, I should say. We get it up to 7. So they got a strategy going on for these kickoffs. They are positioning the kicks different because they're trying to do different things. Because I don't know why he didn't immediately try to come hard left on that kick return. So I'm starting to see like a little bit more strategy on these kick returns. All right, you got a pro shotgun form, not shotgun, but the pistol formation, wide open. Hits. Is that Johnny Wilson? That's not Johnny Wilson. Who's that? That was EJ Jenkins, tight end EJ Jenkins. So that was 12-yard gain. Let's go back to the big screen. All right, we got gun left. You got gun left 21. Zone read. Break. I couldn't break that tackle. No gain. No gain. Try to get that draw play in there. No. No haps. All right, we got 2nd and 9.
Speaking of looking really good here, Jacoby is in a trance, drinking, having some fun. Is he always the goofball in the room? Yeah, he's definitely the goofball.
All right. 2 run plays in a row. Try to give it off. Tackle going to the right. Nothing there. He barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. We are looking at 3rd and 9 at the 40. Sack. He came right up the middle, too. Was that on Lamb? You got to pick that guy up. Can we see a replay of that last play? It looked like that was like the right guard, I think. Come on, make that tackle, dude. Run him out of bounds. Smell Monday with the tackle. All right, let's defense get the ball again. Offense looks not good. Offense is not looking good right now. We have 8 yards of offense. We have 7 yards of total offense. Good grief. Good grief. 7 yards of total offense. That's not it's not good. It's not good at all. So oof. We got to get better than that. So let's see. All right, let's go. Let's get better. Let's get better at this. Let's get better at this. All right, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Join the squad. Become one of AAA Eagles MVP for today at AAA.com/Eagles. For the score, it is a steaming day here in Philadelphia. It's about game the Eagles 153-7. We have a 2-point game here. It's a 75-yard pick six. Corey Bennett also out there right now. Trying to stake his claim with potential starting spots. You can't make this up if you try. They're running a ram play. It's a fumble exchange, and the safety gets the ball. McCormick's not even on the screen yet, I don't think. McCormick's in front. The ball goes down. Squirts around. Right to McCormick. Listen, I don't care what you want to call it. Good fortune, luck, instincts. Get the guy on the field.
taking the ball away. This guy's got 2 turnovers in like 8 snaps. And into the huddle. That's interesting. It makes you wonder, does McCord play the rest of the game? Or do they maybe come back out in the second half and give DTRs some snaps? Obviously, they're trying to see what these guys can do with the number 3 quarterback jobs. We know what Tanner McKee can do. We saw that last week. And now we want to find out what these other guys can do. I think that's a very important spot. Looking ahead, clearly Tanner McKee is separating himself from everybody else.
And we're back.
Defense. We're 99 right in the neutral zone. Good penalty. We're playing first down.
Oh, fumble. I missed the fumble, Carlos. Oh, Kyle McCord is in already? The homeboy is in. Local kid. Damn, what did I miss? Let me roll this back. I just went to the restroom. Good run. Makuba got 2 big plays, 2 turnover plays. Damn. Makuba making his presence known, ain't he? I'm about to go back and watch that replay. Get through there. Oh, stay the course. You stay on that angle, you still running, young fella. Oof. I saw that. If he'd stayed off tackle. All right, we got 2nd and 6. You get gun right, draw play, get out of there. There you go. There you go. Get north and south and get that first down, bro. Good run. Oh, hey, that's the way it goes sometimes, Carlos. That's the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes you just get the right bounce. 3rd and 1. Kyle McCord with the tush push gets the first. They got that technology that'll show the ball, show where the ball should be. All right, we on the 10-yard line going in. Pistol set, offsides. Ooh. Oh, that offensive line is woof. Was that Toth? Who's the right guard? Lamb? Yeah, Lamb got just blasted. Was that who's the right guard? Right guard did not do a good job. All right, 2nd and goal. You got trips left. Motion, now you got 22. Quick pass, good catch. Is that Cooper? It's Marshall. Marshall Jr. wearing that lovely number 46, my number. 79. That was 79. I got it. I don't even know who that is. That's either, it's not Toth. I think Toth is on the left. I think that's Lamb. Got to go back and look at my damn depth chart. You sure that was 79 or 76? Ah, they got the Timu tush push. That's funny. Let me see if probably not gonna let me do it.
There's so many children here doing such a great job. I think the Bills team working morale, and I think it's awesome.
Keep coming out to these camps. It's super exciting. There's so much value, the ability that you can actually gain, the knowledge that we don't have this type of coaching style. It's super amazing. Go girls. Get your heart down. My heart what? Your heart.
Yeah,
Did you know heart valve disease affects
it's one of them things, man. One of them things. Myles Garrett is not playing. Myles Garrett had a great week of practice, so a lot of noise about that here in Philadelphia because the Browns basically won that Thursday joint practice. I would say the Eagles won the Wednesday, Browns won Thursday, but ain't none of them guys playing. So, but you got to look better. We got some spikes, we got some peaks, but you know they're seeing a lot of things. I want to see who this damn right guard is. But now I'm curious. I didn't realize that was a 75-yard play right there. All right, we got Kyle McCord. It is, we got the 2-minute warning. Third and goal. All right, third and goal. We are on the 4.5-yard line. We are on the 9.5-yard line. 79 is the right tackle, Carlos, not the right guard. Yo, Carlos, the joint practices are the best. That's when you get the real work in against somebody else other than your teammates. Touchdown. Good ball. Nia Smith. Good ball, Mama Core. Good tight window. And nobody's leaving the field. Oh, roughing the passer, touchdown. Carlos, we had 4 preseason games. We had 4 preseason games, and our first game, we had to fly to Tokyo. I played in the American Bowl in Tokyo against the Saints. Good timing throw. Going for 2, pistol formation. Get outside, man. Get outside. They loaded the box. Can't run that play. They already bunched up because it's on the goal line. You're not gonna get that up the middle. It looks like Toth is the right guard, by the way. So far, and seeing the fact that DTR was pulled from the game already, um, I'm going to guess that Kyle McCord is going to probably make this team. Probably. Kyle McCord is probably going to make this squad. So another homeboy, Jahad Campbell, and Kyle McCord, both of them from the South Jersey area, look like they are most likely going to make this team. So that's a good thing.
Every day at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, we put our game faces on. With determination, with courage, with teamwork,
I don't know. I haven't really heard much about Shador's the injury. But Dylan Gabriel isn't playing bad, but it'll be interesting to see how they look at him. Depending on what happens in the second half, how long are they going to leave him out there? They're in not a good situation because everybody's banged up. Kenny Pickett is banged up. Shador is banged up. Deshaun Watson is banged up. So all of their quarterbacks are banged up. They got to see if somebody can play. But I hope his injury isn't too bad either. Dylan Gabriel is 10 for 14 for 97 yards and 1 pick. Drew Makuba has 2 turnovers. Kyle McCord threads the window, puts it in a quick window. Oh, if he'd have spun outside, he'd still been running. Good return. That was a good return. Screen. Good job. Just make the tackle, bro. He did not get out of bounds. Jacorian Bennett.
And it is Ja'Cory Bennett.
Jeez, we just got him here and now he hurt. Shit.
His shoulder history, including a surgery this offseason.
Golly.
Started for the Raiders.
You gotta be kidding me.
Before that shoulder surgery, let's see what happens. Well, he put his left arm in there to try to punch the ball. That's how the Eagles teach you, right? Try to punch the ball out. Watch him carry that left arm and punch it out. He had the force of two players running directly at him. It's like trying to punch a wall. And the column was right there along with Caden Davis.
He looked like he all right.
That's the, that could be a very
He's done for the day.
important deal for going on these things sort out. But Bennett comes on. Just so excited to be here. So he watched his reps kind of diminish over the course of this summer with the Raiders and kind of knew something was coming. But couldn't believe his fortune when he realized he was going to try to pull out the Eagles.
Yeah, take him in the intent, give him the run through. So that was almost another pick. Looks like he hurt his wrist on the punch because they're not dealing with his arm. It looks like they're dealing with his wrist. As a running back, I used to get my wrist wrapped because if you try to balance yourself instead of going to the ground, you could sprain your wrist easy. Good pressure, good pressure. Doesn't get home. Throws it away. Damn, did y'all see AJ Brown on the sideline? He looked like a damn linebacker. Carlos, yeah, with this performance, Makuba just jumped up there in the depth chart for sure. For sure. When you get a pick six and you get a fumble recovery, so you're responsible for 2 turnovers. Yeah. All right, so we got second and 20. Dylan Gabriel was slinging the rock, though. I'll give him that. Me as a running back, I got a lot of ankle injuries and shoulder. So my worst injury was a very bad bone bruise on my shoulder, and kept me out like 5 games. If I hadn't gotten that injury my junior year in college, I probably would have ended up my career with 7,000 rushing yards, easy. All right, 2 seconds ago, timeout. They're gonna kick a field goal. It'll be 13 to 12, Eagles.
Sirianni gets called a field goal.
Ice him. Ice the kicker.
He's trying to do it. That is great. I love that's awesome camera work by our guys, getting the facial reactions from both of them. Listen, the Browns want to see what this young kicker can do. Sirianni's trying to help. Yeah, he's trying to help him out. He's Syracuse's first year guy. This is what it would be like in a regular game. Let's see how you do.
That's crazy. Right down the middle. Good shot. All right, 13-12 halftime.
NBC 10 News starts now.
Good afternoon. You are watching NBC 10 News. I'm Greta White. It's halftime, so we're checking in to give you a look at the stories we're following for you today. Let's start things off from NBC 10 First Alert meteorologist Marvin Gomez with a check of the forecast. Hey, Marvin.
I got my Eagles green here. Of course, we're excited about football season.
Yeah. All right. Let's go through the stats. Let's go through the box scores. Let's see what we got. Dylan Gabriel is 13 for 18, 143 yards, but that pick six is kind of putting a damper on it. He's been sacked 2 for 11 times. His rating right now is 72.2. DTR was 3 for 4 for 8 yards. It was not good. Kyle McCord right now is 2 for 2, 15 yards and a touchdown. His rating is 137.5. Montrell Jordan's got five carries. This is rushing. 5 carries, 16 yards. AJ Dillon's got 3 carries for 7 yards. His longest is 4 yards. Montrell's longest is 6. Kyle McCord has got out of there 1 yard. Oh, for the tush push. That was right. Pierre Strong has got 8 for 23 for Cleveland. Amani Marshall's got 4 for 22. And Gage Lavardian, he ran a reverse. And Dylan Gabriel's, 1 yards on 2 attempts. Receiving, Anaya Smith's got 2 for 19. EJ Jenkins, 1 for 12. Terrace Marshall, 1 for 6. AJ Dillon, 1 for -14. So, but Cleveland, Jamari Thrash, 4 for 43. Caden Davis, 2 for 38. Cedric Tillman, 1 for 18. Brendan Bates, 1 for 13. Blake Whiteheart, 1 for 10. Pierre Strong, 2 for 9. Deontay Johnson, 1 for 7. Amani Marshall, 1 for 5. Travion Williams and Gage Lavardian, 1 target each, but no catches. So Dylan Gabriel's been spreading the ball around pretty well. And like I said, he got 143 yards passing, but that one pick killed him. That one turnover killed him. What's up, Jesse? Makuba and Bennett win the starting jobs yet? Makuba, yes. Makuba has won the starting job. He's got 2 turnovers today. He's got a fumble recovery and a pick 6 for a 75-yard touchdown. So Makuba's pretty much solidified his spot. Not saying that Sidney Brown is bad, but Sidney Brown just hasn't made any plays. So with all things being equal, they're probably going to go with Makuba. I'm guessing. That's just my guess. So we'll see. Yeah, Jacorian Bennett just got injured, but it looks like it was his wrist, not his arm, so he might be okay. Yeah, Nina, Makuba, he's making plays, and that's what you want to see with your guys on the field. You want to see guys making plays when they get that opportunity. So absolutely. I think I don't know about that, Jess. I don't know. But I just think Makuba, it's not that Sidney Brown doesn't have those instincts. I think he just hasn't really made any plays. I saw the one play he came up on. He tried to make a big hit. And I've said this before. Sidney Brown reminds me a lot of Marcus Epps, who was very fast, very physical. But if he doesn't make the hit, he's going to go flying by. Like he's got so much momentum going forward. that if a good running back or a receiver sidesteps him, he can't recover because he's got everything going forward. And Sidney Brown has missed that one tackle, and like he goes full out. If he gets you, he gets you. But if you can get him to miss, or if you put a good lick on him and you can stand up to it, you can keep on running because ain't nobody catching you after that. Um, feeling good, man. Feeling good. Yeah, 500 came on me and Tone stream this morning, so appreciated him for that. But yeah, it's our offense looks a little looks a little suspect, but I'm not too much worried about that. Kyle McCord, not a bad job. Need to see more. DTR, it just didn't look good. DTR just did not look good. What's going on? Dub Zeros, go Birds. Yeah, Sydney comes hard, and when people that come that hard, they have a tendency to drop their head. And when you drop your head like that, coming that fast, you're ripe for a neck injury or a concussion of some sort. So, um, we'll see what happens. I don't wish injury on nobody, but you got to be aware of that. So defense is looking good. Our offense has looked below average at best, while DTR was quarterback. DTR did not look good. Kyle McCord just looks comfortable. DTR just does not look like he belongs. And he may have sealed his fate. I know they're gonna give him one more game, but I don't know. Kyle McCord has looked better with 2 pass attempts so far. So, um, but yeah, Jesse, uh I like Brown too. I don't think he's still learning to play. That's his style of play. This is his 3rd year. So, and don't forget, Sidney Brown in a game, not preseason, but in a regular season game, took one to the house. So he's got those type of skills, but just the way things are lining up now and the way things are playing now, you got to deal with what's ahead of you. So, um, I'm not sure when the 53 man what final cut day. I don't know. I don't know when the cut day is. Yeah, he's not coming back. He's not coming back. Q. He he got dinged up with his looks like his wrist, not his arm. So I'm with you on that one. We don't need to see anything else from him. We've seen enough. I mean, Jesse, technically yes, but that really only comes into play is if he gives up the big play. I mean, when Brown was healthy, he was playing well. That's why I don't understand why people just think Makuba's going to come in and take his spot. Sydney's not going to just give it to him. But having seen what I've seen, both of them are really good. But if all things being equal, you're going to take the person that made the plays during camp. And right now, that's Makuba. So, ready to check out Julian Lucas? I want to check him out. Julian Lucas. Oh, he's a Dolphin fan? I don't think I've seen him. I don't think I've seen him. Um, yeah, I don't know when they're coming back home. So I want to see that fumble recovery. Yeah, send me the link, Q. I'll check it out. I'm always looking for somebody to collab with. There's Trot Jr. Ojacorian. That was Ojalare. He got a sack. Jahad Campbell's got a sack. So we'll see how that goes out. Hey, got that shirt. We got why does it seem like Kyle McCord has thrown more passes, but he hasn't? He's only thrown 2. It's interesting. Funny how that goes. Anything else happening in the league? I know there's some other games. Anybody else playing at the same time? School scores. No, we're the only game right now. Oh, New England and Minnesota. New England's beating Minnesota. Green Bay is losing to Indianapolis. Carolina's beating Houston. No, I'm sorry. Houston is beating Carolina. Detroit and Miami. 7-7. So we got a couple games going on. Let's see what the stats looking like. Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson is playing. So the 27th. That's the first roster cut. That's the mandatory roster cut. Okay. We'll see what happens. I always hate that. I always hate final cut day, man. I always feel some kind of way. I always avoid that day because that's like a gut punch. Like to this day, like I still get that feeling after I got cut. It's like that is like oof. That's a rough day for a lot of people. So, and I empathize, man, but it's oof. To have your lifelong dream in your hands and somebody snatch it away. Whether it be right or wrong, a lot of times it's wrong, sometimes it's right, but that's the nature of the beast in the NFL. The NFL stands for not for long. So you just got to be ready. So, all right, they interviewing Sirianni, so at least they back on the field. Hey, I need one of them shirts, one of them green Eagle shirts. Yeah, that's a rough spot, man. That's a rough spot because you're going to see a lot of people because you always had a conversation like, yo, such and such, he got cut. You know, it happens. It happens. It happens. That is the dark side of the NFL. We had my rookie year, if you remember, we had Jimmy Smith. Smitty. He ended up playing a lot of years for Jacksonville. And he was one of the best Jacksonville ever had. And we had him right here in Philly, and they didn't want to play him. So, all right, we got this game going back. We are receiving. Ball goes in the end zone. So does that mean we get the ball on the 35? Is that the rule? Yeah. Touchbacks down in the end zone are placed at the 35-yard line. So we get the ball on the 35. I'm not real crazy about that because that just dumbs down the stats a little bit. Let's see. Let's see. All right, Cal McCord, gun left, and left tackle jumped off sides.
Oh, sorry. Offense number 66. Your penalty. First down.
Kendall.
And that was on
Drew Kendall jumps off sides.
I hinted about this before the game. That's the first snap for Drew Kendall at left guard since high school in a game. So at Boston College, he was all ACC center. Obviously, with the Eagles last week in the preseason, so far this week in the preseason, he's only been a center. But they're going to give him some reps, some time here.
Moving people around. Good job getting the ball out of your hands on the blitz. Good job, McCord. I think DTR has pretty much sealed his fate. He's about to get the cut because McCord is better than DTR. It's a way to sneak through there.
The depth they have along the offensive line, it's the ability for guys to be able to slide to either side, left or right, or in some cases to be moved inside and outside.
All right, we're looking at 3rd and 2.
Just said to Dave Spadaro in the halftime interview, he referenced the Matt Pryor false start. He wasn't happy about it. The Eagles would already have a first down here.
All right, looks like you got gun left.
But it's a little bit different when you're at home as opposed to center and you got the ball.
You got 2 at the top. Drops back. Got time. Forced out of the pocket. Gets rid of the ball. Throws it away.
So McCord is not a great athlete. He has to specialize in pocket movement. Not a big fan of this, but this was well protected, right? The strength of the pocket isn't where you step up. McCord kind of got happy feet, tried to run away. He's not going to be able to run away.
He saw that guy on his right.
In this league, all you do is
Yeah, he'd have been better off if he stepped up. You're going to see that in film. We are punting from the 43-yard line. This was blown. Somebody jumped off sides. Oh, shit. Another penalty.
Oh, sorry. Offense number 33.
All right. 4th down. Redo the down.
And then Super involved for the false start on special teams.
what has Van Sumeren done in his career that very, very few guys have ever done? Scott, trivia question. You're the answer. Let's do it. Thank you. Oh, okay.
Sometimes people think about it.
He's got snaps on both sides of the ball.
All right, got the punt off. Good kick. Down to the 13. Good coverage. He gets it to about the 17-yard line. Got to fight. Little extracurricular activities. Carlos, you stupid. But I appreciate you, bro. For the building fund. You crazy. Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
Limited time. Get any sizzling, any size hot rice coffee, and a crispy hash brown, all for just $5. The $5 big breakfast deal is back. Gotta have a Wi-Fi. When you own a business, every dollar counts. That's why Comcast Business is giving you a year of mobile.
All right, I'm gonna check on the wifey. Be right back.
That's right. Get your first line of mobile for 1 year, which means you'll save hundreds for your business and get the fastest mobile service, plus the most reliable 5G network on us. But hurry, this deal won't last. Free up your budget with mobile on us. Comcast Business, powering possibilities. At Wawa, every sip is made for your moment. Whether you're in the mood for a juicy choke, a breezy blend, or a bold buzz, we we've got you covered. Any flavor, any vibe, all made fresh just for you. Sipping is something special. Gotta have a lot.
When you're on nature's water, that's all I pay for. You know what you want?
You're good there. And they literally says, now for a limited time, lease out my day in London for $169 a month. Hurry in while they last. Offers end September 2nd. Today's broadcast is brought to you by AAA. Join the squad and become a AAA Eagles MVP member today at AAA.com/Eagles. Novacare Rehabilitation, the power of physical therapy. NRG, changing the game. Visit at NRG, proud partners of the Philadelphia Eagles. Jefferson Health, champions of care and the official health system provider of the Philadelphia Eagles. Later preseason game number 2. Luego had some time as he tries to win a spot. And really, when you take a look at it, they're not control of Eugene and the guys that you would expect are going to be playing in those spots, but there's a lot of players that are still playing positions on this team.
Right, and of course, it looks like based on practice, Eugene and base, it's going to be the Warner. So Ringo's still getting time. Gary Jackson.
See what we got.
He's still out there, so some of these guys, it's going to be
First and 10, screen pass. They ran the same play like 3 times a day. And short gain, gets 3 yards. Shouldn't even got that many.
So Scott, I just mentioned Jeremiah Trotter Jr. still out there. Let's watch him. He's man-to-man, I believe, on the running back there near his strong. He reads it, gets out there. I like how he's held his feet and still makes the tackle, right? One of the concerns with Trotter Jr. is that maybe he's not an elite athlete. And so the concern we get is coverage, the concern we get is playing in space.
2nd and 6. He got 4 yards out of that play. Handoff, off tackle, outside. Good job. Smile Mondon with a good tackle. Angie, I thought the same thing. Carlos tripping. Carlos tripping. Trying to get us all in trouble. I don't mind the angle. He just hit him way too high, and he got drove backwards, and that's why he ended up getting 4 yards on that play. He should have got maybe 1. Good screenplay. Good play. Smile Mondon, great play. Shedding off 2 blockers and making that tackle. Great job. Great job by Smile Mondon. All right, we got punt team, punt return. Let's see what we can do.
So Drew Kendall is out there right now at the left guard. You're the guy that's played both. What's that like having to switch mid-game like Drew Kendall did?
Drew's able to do that. He's so smart. Brad playing 3 lanes. Drew's being able to go out there at center guard. And as long as you know what's going on,
Must have flubbed that punt.
Spots, you can fill in and get out there and do it. You got to remember mentality shift and be able to go out there and perform in those spots and don't just get comfortable. That's all it is.
No, I wasn't paying attention to that jump. I didn't see that. But he had to do something right. All right, let's go offense. Kyle McCord, homeboy. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, young fella. Let's get another good drive. Uh-oh. Cut to commercial. Our win probability is 59.4%.
Listen, your team's games on Sunday, there's no option. So whether you're a picked up an afternoon shift fan just a move to a new city. We're in the Sunday afternoon weather. Verizon's got you covered. Your NFL Sunday ticket, YouTube TV on us. Every out-of-market game.
Oh, on the screenplay. Okay.
That's up to $480.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
See you Sunday.
I see what you're saying. All right, let's go. Cal McCord has only thrown 3 passes today. um, 3 for 4, 24 yards. Dorian Thompson Robinson was 3 for 4, 8 yards. So there you have it.
Access any location. Bring a friend anytime and recover in the Black Card Spa. And you're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Oh, DTR is back in the game. Okay. Oh, and then he fumbles a snap. Oh my God. And then he throws a pick 6. Get him, Cooper. Damn, DTR just it is not his night tonight. He fumbles a snap, tries to get the ball off, and then throws it up in the air. Yeah. DTR is gonna be up out of here. I don't know what he was thinking. Take the sack. Wow.
Ends up getting the pick 6 against the team he was with all offseason. I mean, this is why I say that NFL preseason football is the greatest reality show.
That was DTR is not having a good day. Yeah, Dorian Thompson Robinson. Yep.
Yeah, I want to take another look at that snap because with Drew Kendall at left guard, Brett Tote is now at center. Let's watch the snap. Brett Tote.
That was a good snap. Nah, that was not a high snap. That was a good snap. That was right as his head. You're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to catch that, DTR. Yeah, that was not a bad snap. That was on the quarterback. You got to catch that. That snap was right at face mask level, and it should have been caught. That was all on DTR. Ugh.
Visit EaglesGalleries.com now to register for clinics this fall. And if 100 of you sign up right now at EaglesAcademies.com, Scott will also go to all of the sessions and do the best he can in those drills. I would do that anyway.
All right, let's try this again. Kyle McCord is back in the game. Oh, they didn't waste no time with that. Kyle McCord is back. Good grief. Oh, I'm gonna have to run these plays back because I would love to see what the running backs key block is on that play. Again, if he takes one step outside the tackle, he's still running. But that might not be his focal point. It might just look good on the tape. Come on, Kyle McCord. You got it. All you got to do is play normal. play like a normal quarterback, and you got this spot. There you go. Get through there. That's how you get north and south. Good job. First down. Yeah. Nothing. Got nothing. Oh. Come on with the spams.
If you just totally let the guy go and then trap him, teams actually try to trap the Eagles a lot because those guys are flying upfield. They kind of have them take themselves out of the play a little bit with their penetration.
Second and 11.
Once again, for Robinson,
4 yards on the play. Third and 6.
I was teammates with his dad for a few weeks in Washington. I kind of knew when Washington traded for his dad, but that might be just about it for me. His dad, he was a heck of a player.
Third and 8. Drops back. Who you throwing to? Should have been a pick. Should have been a pick, Kyle McCord. You got lucky. You got lucky.
You'll see Branson right here. It's going to be a shallow cross, okay? Now he's running against the zone. You want to sit down. So he was about to do the right thing. Against man coverage, you keep running on a cross route. Against zone, you want to
Punt.
throttle down. This is a pretty errant pass there.
Yeah, Carlos. It's probably what happened too. Contain. Good tackle. Latu. Yeah, you gotta, Carlos. You gotta look at specific things, man. You gotta look at specific things. You can't. They go into these games with a plan, who to play, what to do, what packages, things like that. So it's not a complete look. They're not running any stunts. Everything is vanilla. You just trying to see if guys know where they're supposed to be on the field, what they can do, what kind of if they can use their skill set, just different things like that, man. So it's it is what it is. I'll be right back.
Go experience more of what you enjoy with American Airlines.
Nominate your favorite Eagles fan for the Eagles Fan of the Year, presented by Ticketmaster. Stick it out of this tomorrow.
I'm here with head coach Deshaun Jackson, Eagles legend. Of course, how's it going, coach?
Just get my guys ready for August 28th.
You will be here against Michael Vick in Norfolk State, Delaware State, which played against just a legendary game here at Lincoln Financial Field October 30th. Deshaun, first tell me, what is it like being a head coach? It's a different
This morning,
Man, I hope Michael Vick and Deshaun Jackson handle themselves well as head coaches. Because if you guys remember, we had a couple of ex-players that were head coaches in the XFL when they brought that back. And the whole thought process was, coaches know what players want. And that's like, there's more to it than that. And I think it was Terrell Buckley and somebody else. And I think Terrell Buckley got fired before the season ended. Good play, make the tackle. Good job. Good job. Who was that? Johnson?
October 30th, Lincoln Financial Field, Delaware State, Norfolk State. Michael Vick and Deshaun Jackson going at it. It's going to be fun.
Corian. Oh, that was Bennett.
Deshaun, thanks so much. Coach Jackson, thank you so much. Coach Jackson, okay, thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
Make the tackle. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Shador's okay. He's just not playing. I haven't had Snickers in a while, Carlos. Haven't had Snickers in a while because I'm trying to lower the blood sugar, man. I'm 55 now. I got to watch that type of stuff. Nah, don't even sweat it, Angie. This is preseasons are a lot of vanilla stuff. They got packages and schemes that they won't run in the regular season. They just don't. Because that's not putting their best foot forward. This is strictly a an interview for all of these players, an audition. So all of these players can see if they can make a team. So the packages, the schemes, the blocking, all of that type of stuff is going to be completely different in the regular season. So don't even sweat it. See if we can get a return. By the way, this is not brown liquor. This is coffee, cold coffee. So I do not drink. I might have an occasional shot with my sister on our birthday or something like that. Other than that, the only thing that I drink alcoholic is I'm a big cider fan. You see all the stuff with Angry Orchard and all of those brands like that. I prefer Strongbow. Strongbow was what I started drinking in Scotland when I was over there. Not a fan of beer, so yeah, sure thing, Angie. No sweat. Don't even worry. Don't even worry about it. If we run in this package in a regular season game, then all of our coaches need to be fired. So um, just think of it. Just think of the preseason games as televised practices because that's pretty much what it is. So except now you got your players in game situations and you want to see how they're going to react, what they're going to do, make the tackles, all of that type of stuff. So yak when you see it. Yeah, this yak is medium roast from Sam's Club. All right. Well, since seeing as though DTR has given the Cleveland Browns the lead, So you know what, Carlos? I've cut back on. I even bought like some zero sugar, not soda, but I tried the Olipop, all of that stuff. Right now, I'm basically drinking water with. I'm a big fan of like the liquid IVs. Um, I bought. There's a brand that they sell in Sam's Club. It's called Waterloo, and it's just sparkling water. And I'm not a big sparkling water fan, but I bought it because it was on sale. It was like $7 for a pack of 24, and it's pretty good. And it's just sparkling water. So I've been doing that. I've gotten used to drinking it. So I don't drink soda. So I haven't had a soda in a while. So yeah, just doing like normal things, and I'm about to start doing my workout again. I was thinking about like waking up. It's about 6:30, 7 o'clock, and doing like a morning workout, just jumping rope and like push ups and squats for like a half an hour. But I might go live when I do that. Don't really say nothing, just stream it, just to do it, just to see, just to put the content out. So we'll see because I need to. I'm about 255 right now. I want to get down to like 235. I'm a running back, not a defensive end, bro. You got to catch that. That was a low pass, though. It was a low pass, but if it hits you in the hands, the rule is you're supposed to catch it. Dave Spadera running stairs.
You know, Scott, it's something I do. I just like to run the steps. It's a great workout. It's very peaceful when there's nobody here. But when you're with a group of people like you call your workout warriors, if you're not too into it, you will be exhausted when you are finished. I mean, it's gonna look in your head. Feel great, look great, and the steps are part of it.
I did a Spartan race. He talking about running the steps. I did a Spartan race at Citizens Bank, and it about wore me out. Get outside. Get outside. Good tackle. -2.
It's such a statement down here, and what a great shout out. I've been dripping sweat, buckets of sweat here. If the Eagles have their fans
You a Corona fan?
being soaked up the bench, for guys like me, we're just absorbing this. It's hot down here. Congratulations to all these fans who are out here loving Eagles football because there's a lot of them, and it's a hot, hot Saturday in Lincoln Financial Field.
All right, we got 3rd and 13. Got to go up top. Good protection. Step up. Got to go downfield. Even if you completed that pass, you're not going to get the first down. Throw the ball downfield. Carlos, I'm with you, man. I ain't never really been a drinker. Um, I got drunk once in college. And once I did it, I told myself I'd never do it again. I did the whole thing, got drunk. Um, Come on with the spams, bro. Come on now. I got drunk in college. Purple passion. Got drunk off of that. Threw up all over my room. Woke up the next morning. Didn't have a headache. Didn't have a hangover. But I was like, never do that. Never do that shit again. Like there was no benefit of it. I found nothing positive coming from it. So, um, Tony, I would argue that McCord is a little. Thank you. I didn't even know I touched. This thing is a like I got this Shure mic, and it's one of the ones it turns off. So I must have hit it by mistake. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. You're not wrong, Tony. You're not wrong. They gotta let it go. They gotta throw the ball. Or maybe they'll bring somebody else in. Good job. Who was that? Good tackle. Is that Nickerson? Sam. I was Nickerson. Third down. Twist. Good job. Get your paws up. Knock down. Pass break up. Good job, Sykes. Yeah, it always happens like that, Carlos. You know how it go. All right. Offense is back up. Who's gonna be the quarterback? Catch the ball. That's what I'm gonna do. I need to call Dave Spadero and see if he can get me on the list for some of these golf tournaments. For sure. All right. DTR is back in the game. I guess they swapping series, I guess. Make sure I'm not mute. Handoff. That's how to make something out of nothing, Powell. Got a yard after that should have been a 3-yard loss. The funny thing about trades, Tony, is you got to have somebody to trade. What you willing to give up for Denzel Ward? Third and long. Oh, good ball. I thought he was gonna have that. That was a good ball by DTR. Got a hand on it though. Second round, that might be a little expensive, but I'm sure Howie's been on the phone.
key players no longer here. A lot of guys that were
Yeah, we gonna miss Slay, Slay and CJGJ. I ain't gonna lie. I have much respect for Slay, man. For Slay to be able to run as good as he did at 34 years old, that was impressive, man. That was impressive. Or maybe sign Gilmore. If they're available, man, this is one of them situations where I say, like, listen, man, I got supreme faith in Howie. Good tackle. Smile Munden is all over the field. Smile Munden and Makuba have made the biggest impact in this game today. Jahad Campbell got a sack. Alari, Ojolari got a sack.
So these are players that the Philadelphia Eagles want to give that 1 year deal to last year. Or last early in the year, we talked with Zach Bond. The role for a 1 year contract. He turned that into a
Off tackle, cuts it back. Good run.
every one of these players wants to follow the path of what Zach Bond did last year. And for Howie Roseman and the Eagles, it's an opportunity to give these players an opportunity, right? 1 year deal, and then next year, double-digit draft capital. So the Eagles are rebuilding the defense on the fly, and so far,
Oh, snap. Game channel. Okay, this is what I'm talking about.
quarter is over. 1913, Cleveland Browns lead.
How did I miss this?
Right now, the difference in the game is a pick six.
How did I miss this? Ty Robinson has played pretty well today. Gabe Hall's played. He made a couple early tackles today. So they both had pretty decent games. Ooh, how did I miss this interface? I like this. The big graphics, play by play, got the score on there. Let's see if I switch the drive log. Oh, I like this because it keeps the graphic in the middle. The box score. All right, all right. I've been looking for something like this. Drive log. I like this. Okay, okay. That's one of the things, Tony, we'll probably get into this week because things change a little bit as you get to uh, the last preseason games because all the teams are making moves, players are getting cut, um, waivers are going nuts. Who's going to clear waivers? Who won't clear waivers? Things like that. So this going into this week is going to be a lot of stuff going on. I'm very interested to just as an interest as a story narrative. It'll be very interesting to see what the talk is in Cleveland because Shador didn't play, Dylan Gabriel didn't play bad, 13 for 18, but that one pick he threw a pick six. But other than that, he was having a good game, and I think the pick was not necessarily his fault. I think that was the receivers running the wrong route. So I don't know what happened with that. But my point is, I want to see how the media is gonna look at that because in my mind, Dylan Gabriel had a pretty decent game. 13 for 18, 143 and a pick. That's not bad. Just unfortunately, that pick was a 75-yard pick six by Makuba. So I'm curious how they picked that up. Oh, hold on. Somebody's on the cart. Woods. Oof, good cut. He's gone. He's to the house. Strong Jr. just took off on him. 52 yards. Good run. He got sealed off. He got sealed off. Good job by McCollum getting the angle on him. Immediately they in the red zone. I like this. I like these graphics better, much better. I know I keep saying that, but that's me. This is the kind of graphical interfaces and stuff I like. Love that stuff, man. Only getting rid of that ball quick. All right, get to 10-yard line. 3rd and 2. Yeah, Angie, I'm digging this. I've been looking for something like this. Takes up the whole screen. No ads. That's the beautiful thing. No ads. This is a winner for me. Because the thing with the ESPN, you got the ads that drop down and videos play in the background. So I try to avoid all of that, but this is perfect. I'm digging this big time. Good play. Good stop. Good stop. They're going to go for it. They might as well go for it. It's 4th quarter. Go for it. Go for it, Cleveland. See if you can get the first down. I used to hate getting tackled like that. When you get folded up, oh, that's the worst. That's how you like pull muscles and get like super cramps. All right, 4th and 2. They going for it. Come on, defense. Let's get a stop. Get there, get there, get there, get there. Good job. Oh, nice. All sides offense. Decline offensive ball. Nice. Good stop by the defense. Needed to see something like that. Needed to see something like that. Good stop, man. Good play. Good pressure. Good pressure.
With 12 grams of protein in every serving, Quaker Protein Instant goes there for active wins. Friendly competition and big moves.
All right, let me see. Be right back. Hold on.
Quaker, bring out the good. You're in canyons, on summits, going the distance for the perfect ingredient, and navigating the places you've never been. This is what we do. This is who you are. We have no intention of ever giving that up. Make your pastimes last a lifetime with Lincoln Financial.
Vivint is for you, homebodies, just in for the night. You're never homebodies. Catching flight. You comforting.
All that.
And package receivers, leading threats. The pizza loving moms prepping a feast. And proud cat dads, not ashamed in the least. With smart security and energy management, Vivint makes your home smart all in one place. Vivint is for you. And you, and you. Proud partner of
DTR still only has 10 passing yards. Oh my God. Not good. Not good.
Friendly competition and big moves. Quaker, bring out the good.
Ooh, I like this. Look at this. Look at the graphics update for the drives. Oh, Yahoo, y'all got me, man. Yahoo, you got me. Got all of the quarters segmented, separated, organized. Oh, y'all got me, dude. I'm a fan. I'm a fan, Yahoo. I am a fan. Stat tracker. That is dope. That is dope. All right, let's go. Hand off. Oh, he got slammed on the back of his offensive lineman's leg. That happens so many times. Oh, he rapping. Look at Josh Tucker. All right, 2nd and 8. Get the first. Get the first. Nope. Third and 2.
It takes two to make the thing go wrong. It takes two. It takes two to make it out of sight. You say, I'm a motel guy.
Did we just get a penalty? It's 3rd and 1. Let's go. Oh, Lord, have mercy. That was a damn jailbreak. How we lose 8 yards on a freaking run play? They had us outnumbered on our left side. You got to be able to see that and get out of the play. We were outnumbered. Technically, that's on DTR because you got to be able to see that we're outnumbered. There's nobody for that in man on the line of scrimmage, so he's got free reign. So you gotta get out of that play. But you don't know what type of package they got in. Sometimes they might say run it anyways, run it. So, but yeah, that was short punt. You got to make that tackle, dude. You got to make that tackle, bro. Yeah, DTR is he is not having a good day today. I ain't gonna lie, this tick pick is a funny commercial. That's hilarious. Yeah, he probably gonna be bringing the playbook, so we'll see. Yeah, we just got our Wawa catering for tomorrow. Wings, pizza, and hoagies.
You're in canyons, no summits. Going the distance for the perfect ingredient.
All right, let's go. Come on, commercials.
This is what you do.
Let me see. All right.
This,
I don't like ESPN no more, so we're gonna turn that off.
you have no intention of ever giving that up. Make your pastime.
Fantasy stat tracker. That's what it is. I don't play fantasy football. A lot of people want me to play fantasy football, but I hate it. I don't hate it. Let me say that. I get so big into other things that I don't have time to check my rosters and stuff like that. I'd be the guy in the league where, in week 7, I got 4 of my starters on the bench because I forgot to update my lineup in time. I'm that guy. So I always hated fantasy because I get so involved with other stuff. I would just forget. I forget to set my lineup. Tick pick. That's funny. Yeah, Dallas got a master of the stiff arm, but that's what damn near broke his arm the last time. uh, just to let you know, man, Dave Spadaro is a good dude. Oh, you got to catch that. That should have been a pick. Come on, Perry. That should have been a pick, bro. Good defense. He having a game today, man. I can see him being a good backup, Nickerson. He'll be the newest version of Avante Maddox, but maybe a little bit better. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. There you go. All right, you got 8.5 minutes left. Let's go. Let's get this over with. They are in the red zone. How they get in the red zone so fast? Jeez. Get there. That's a no gain. Angie, who is JB? Who is JB? Jacorian Bennett? Jacorian Bennett has been playing. Um, this does not have defensive stats, but Jacorian Bennett has played. Get the tackle. Good job. Oh, we just got to add. Where did this come from? I was just bragging on him. Third and 4. Get there, get there, get there. Make the tackle. Good job. Holding. Holding. We'll take it. We'll take it. Back them up. This is fourth down territory. The Browns are probably going to go for it, regardless. All right. They declined it 4th and 8. Oh, damn. That was holding. All right. They got the field goal. All right, let's see if we can get one last good offensive drive. Maybe we can tie the score up. I don't know. They probably won't even try to tie, try to win. They're gonna let the game end, but um, 2 point conversion or something. Like I don't know. They definitely don't want to go into overtime in a preseason game. Get everybody off the field, and save yourself the injuries or the possibility of injuries. Um, as far as our starters, absolutely. Absolutely. The only time that comes into play is if you have injuries, major injuries, right? So, for instance, knockwood, let's say AJ Brown doesn't play week 1 because of his hamstring. All right, so that means Devontae, um, you got Devontae, Jahan Dotson, who becomes that third receiver. So everybody on the depth chart gets shifted up a bit, and then you bring somebody off practice squad just for the depth, because some of those guys you got to move into place are going to play special teams and things of that nature. So it's not as easy as just putting somebody in place, because if you put somebody in place, what happens if this guy's on the field for a 10-play drive and then he's got to go on special teams? If he's on special teams, he's going to be dog tired, and that leaves you vulnerable on another play. So those are the things that you got to think about. So the regulars are Jalen's gonna start, right? Um, Mylata, Lane Dickerson, or not Lane Johnson, but all of the regulars are gonna start. But they have a good idea. The only question marks is it going to be Keely Ringo? Is it going to be Jacorian Bennett? Who's going to start at cornerback opposite Cooper? So we'll see. For the most part, most of the lineup is you already know what you're going to have. They're still trying to figure out who's going to be our starting safety. Is it going to be Sidney Brown or is it going to be Drew Makuba? So different things like that. So they still have to make those decisions. But for the most part, I would say probably 80 to 90% of our starting roster is set.
Ross, it's important to talk about what happens when the preseason is over and how teams use those 2 weeks to prepare for the regular season. Ross, what you see in preseason, what you see in training camp is often nothing like what you're going to see when you start to game plan and scheme for an opponent. So while we talk about the personnel for sure, but also the X's and O's change dramatically. Ross, what was it like with you when you played for those 2 weeks getting ready for the opener? Well, you're exactly right, Dave, because up until this point, it's all been public practices, right? So,
Angie, there's really no difference, because even if you're a rookie, it all depends on what position you play in. So, to your point, if it's a rookie, the question then becomes who's in front of them. You know what I mean? So, like, for instance, when I played, I was an undrafted free agent. It was me and Vaughn Hebron. We were undrafted free agent rookies at running back. But we both made the team. So how does you got Herschel Walker, James Joseph, Heath Sherman. Those are the guys that I played with. So they're not going to keep both of us. So they ended up had to cut some other players and different things like that. So it's not necessarily who the rookies are. Jahad Campbell's not going nowhere. He's a high draft pick. So you got to look at it from that standpoint. If you're a high draft pick, you're going to make the team. If you're an undrafted rookie, if you look like Darius Cooper's an undrafted rookie, but he's played his way on the team. So where does he fit? They're going to try to find a way to get him on the field because he's been producing. But at the worst, they'll see if he clears waivers and then put him on practice squad. Or are they going to cut Johnny Wilson? Or are they going to cut Elijah Cooks? So you got to figure out who you want to keep. Sometimes it's rookies, sometimes it's not. But you also got to worry about your depth and backups too. What's up, Betsaida Troke? with the angry faces. Are those Timu Mario blocks? Remember the Mario blocks with the little face on it that used to crush you? That's what that looks like. Oh, for sure, Angie. Good question. All right, 5 minutes. Let's get out of here. Hesitating. Hesitating.
Drew Kendall and Tony are still out there. I mean, they might have been playing the whole game. They blocked at the end of the first half. Flipped, I guess. Tony is now at center. Kendall's at left guard.
See, like they're saying right now in the broadcast, they're moving people around. They're trying to see what they can see. Who can. That's how you get rid of the ball, young fella. Just keep getting rid of the ball super quick. Move the ball down the field. Take a shot down the field. At least one shot down the field. 7-step drop and launch it. See, they don't flip flop. I think Toth is at center now. See, they're moving people around, so you can't. They're trying to experiment and see what people can do. Ah, that's a flag. Offensive pass interference. He got there way too early. He got there way too early. Get out the end zone. Get out the end zone. I thought it was pass interference, but okay. I don't know about that. He looked like he was on sides to me.
Now he lines up in the neutral zone, gives Eagles a chance to keep this drive going. And this matters, by the way. This matters for the offensive linemen that are out there, the receivers, and it sure matters for Kyle McCord to show him in this situation.
All right, drops back. Get rid of the ball right now. Get rid of the ball.
Special teams player.
Good try. Good try.
Pretty good pocket initially, I thought, Scott. I thought McCord probably could have stayed in there, but then Huntington 66, it was a crazy story, by the way, was chasing him down. Huntington, you watched the tape last week. Huntington's a D tackle. Huntington made 3 tackles, Scott, on kickoffs for.
Come on, let's go. Move the ball. Go downfield. Clock's don't stop though. Put the ball on the ground. That's how you get promoted to fan.
This is so good though. Watch Kendall, okay? Watch Drew Kendall. In their left guard, he reads the blitz, eats it up. They came with 2 inside blitzes. Right guard, Kendall.
Got to catch that ball. Good job by the offensive line though. I like Toth at center. Oh, bruh. If you put that on the money, he might still be running. Ugh. You put that on the money, Kyle. You still running. Oh, Angie, it's all good. I'm an ex-player, so I'm always gonna look at it from that standpoint. It's all good. I'm always looking at film. I'm always looking at games like I watch film. Let me say it like that. Because I'm always looking to learn something. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put out I'm gonna do a couple videos of just like going through the Eagles defenses, the defensive scheme, what it looks like on X's and O's, and what it looks like on a real field. You know what I'm saying? So different things like that. I'm all about because I'm very average fans don't watch film. They watch the game, to your point, they watch the game, but they don't watch film. So why are they in ace formation? Why do they got two backs? Why do they what's 22 mean? You know, different things like that. So there's always a reason. There's always a why. Tyler Huntley getting out.
For the Eagles during this camp, his tape had a lot of the same plays as Makuba in terms of making plays on the football. McWilliams and Eli Brooks are the
Second and two. Let's get this clock. Let's get this clock done. Good tackle. He tackled his own man.
Browns will be able to take this down to the 2-minute warning, and they should.
Yeah, Brown's probably gonna win this game.
It's a long week work for Nick Sirianni's squad.
Have the intensity that you have with the joint practices, really many games going on 2 days this week in the hot weather. Now this one happening today. 2 minutes left. Browns by 9.
It is a little bit warm out.
You can be a wonderful student, starting with day one, and a trailblazer, going places you've never been. You see, at Camden County,
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Angie. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are subscribed. And if you guys have got any ideas, I'm trying to get to a point where, like, I want 150, 200 people on the live stream. I want to be able to, like, I like having this live stream, interacting, people asking questions. Angie, like you asking questions, because I want it to be a conversation. I don't want to be up here talking to myself for 2 hours. So I love questions in the chat, and I want to get to a situation where, like at halftime, put the link out, be able to answer some questions, things like that. So yeah, trying to do it a little different. Trying to do a little different. Always about my graphics. Always about my background. You can see my animated background. Got the Eagle Stadium in the background, the people walking by the window and stuff like that. I'm trying to update this before the new season starts. So just want to have a fresh look and just different things like that, trying to make it appealing and more attractive. So we got 22-13. We got 2 minutes left. 2-minute warning has arrived. So yes, I will leave this up for a little bit. I got to change these graphics. I'm going to keep the logos up top. Chalk It Up Sports is my man Tone DeShields. We have a show together. We're doing 2 shows a week about the Eagles. SBD is Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. My man KSAP. He does a lot of basketball content, women's basketball content. Maximum Football is just a video game I was playing. Tom Grossi is a streamer. He was like the NFL Player of the Year a couple years ago. I'm sorry, NFL Fan of the Year. He was the Fan of the Year, and his channel just blown up. But Tom Grossi rated my. I did a live stream when the Eagles played Green Bay, and Tom Grossi rated me. He rated my channel. So, and I always remember that. So I got in touch with him so I could say thank you, and he got it. And so I told him I would put a sticker of him in my window, and it will stay there because I appreciate what he did. Like I usually get like anywhere between 25 and 50 people on a stream, and all of a sudden I looked up and I had like 400 people on my stream. I was like, where did this come from? And then people in the chat were telling me I got rated and all that. I didn't know what was going on. So, but it was cool. Glad it's cool that he does something like that. So, so that was cool. So, he squirted through there. Got the first down. Got the first down. This is when all of you trying to make film, and like number 62, he's pushing this guy like 10, 12 yards down the field. He's trying to make his presence known, trying to get on film, trying to get that done. So, all right, minute 14 left. Let's go ahead and close this out. Yep, they running out the clock. It's a wrap. Not a bad job. Andrew Makuba, obviously, Smile London had a good game today. As far as on offense, it was what it was. I don't see anybody. Both the backup quarterbacks were not good. Kyle McCord, he had one touchdown. DTR was not good at all. 5 for 8 for 17 yards and a pick six, actually. So Kyle McCord should have thrown an interception, but they dropped it, but doesn't count. So yeah, it's didn't really see much on offense. Didn't really see much more on offense. I would think it would have been a lot different if Tanner McKee had started, but I agree with Sirianni. There was no need for him to play. We already know what's going on with Tanner McKee. So it's about the third stringers. They got a lot of snaps. And the defense looked good. Yes, they got some things to work on, but the big scheme of things is Smile London looked good. Keely Ringo, didn't really hear his name, but I don't know how many snaps he got. Andrew Makuba, Jacorian Bennett had a decent game. So good one. Andrew Makuba was player of the game. I would give it to him for the Eagles. So that's what's up. So defense wins championships, man. Defense wins championships. So we saw what we needed to see on defense. So what happens next week, right? So what happens next week? Last preseason game, does Andrew Makuba start or does Sidney Brown start? Depends on who they want to see more snaps of. It doesn't necessarily mean anything if Makuba starts next week. Doesn't mean he's the starter. Doesn't mean Sidney Brown is the starter. I think the race is still up in the air, but Andrew Makuba made plays. Jacorian Bennett made plays. So I think the gig is up on Keely Ringo. I would put Jacorian Bennett in there just for him to make plays. I think Darius Cooper makes this team on offense. Jahan Dotson, Wilson. So it'll be interesting to see these are the tough kind of decisions they have to make going into the first cut week. You know what I mean? So we'll see what Howie's going to do. We'll see what Howie's going to do. A lot of people are going to be becoming available as they start to make cuts. So there may be some people out there that Howie Roseman is interested in, and he might be willing to make a move or sign some players and release some players or trade some players. That always happens on the cut day, so you never know how that's going to play itself out. So be very interesting these last 2 weeks before the season starts, because there's going to be a lot of movement going on. So we'll see. But the offense did not look great today. But we don't know. Let me see. Despite the pick six from Andrew Makuba, What's the heading? Yeah, so you had Makuba, Jihad got a sack, Ojulari got a sack. Who else? Let me see if I can get the defense up. Receiving, kicking, punting, returns, defense. All right, so here's the defense. So Smile Munden had 5 tackles, 5 solos. So good night, good day for Munden. McCullum, he had 4 and 1, so he was active. Perry Nickerson 3 and 2, so he was active. Trotter Jr. 3 and 4, so he was getting involved. Gant had 3 solos. Jihad Campbell 3 solos, 1 assist, 1 sack. Ojulari 2 solos, 1 assist, 1 sack. So we ended up with Evans got a sack, so we ended up with 3 sacks on the day. So we got some good. Nickerson had 3-2 and a pass breakup. Young had a pass breakup. Anybody else? Makuba had a pass breakup. Defensive touchdown. Makuba was all over the place today. So Ty Robinson had a tackle. McWilliams. So you got a lot of people that got involved. Sykes had the block pass. That's right. He's on the defensive line. So everybody, the guys we were looking for, Mondon, McCollum, Nickerson, Trot Jr., Jihad, Bennett, everybody, Ojulari, everybody kind of made a play at some point in time today. And that's what you want to see. But again, we need some better performances on our offense, but it is what it is. Very vanilla. Like I said, it would look much different if Tanner McKee was in there, but he wasn't. But I tell you what, man, that lets you know the difference between some of the starters and the backups and guys playing every down. There is a huge difference in the talent, and people got to remember that. So a lot of moves to be made. A good showing on defense. I'm probably going to go back and watch this game again so I can tighten up some things, watch from the end zone level, end zone copy of it, and see if we can learn some things. But good day. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Angie M, make sure you subscribe. Don't be a stranger. Batsida Troke, don't be a stranger. Tony Siberian, hope you guys are subscribed. Carlos, as usual. We have some things. Streamer 63 Mortis, as usual. I appreciate you. So yeah, thanks to everybody for the super chats. Quentin, everybody, man. Good conversations, man. Good game to watch. We learned some things. It wasn't great, but it's preseason, so it is what it is. So it is what it is. So you're gonna have a lot of talk. I'm gonna check out some of the post game shows, seeing what we gotta talk about, seeing what they do. So I'm gonna get up out of here. Got some family functions to go to. Got some barbecue to eat, and then I'll be back tonight. And I think tonight I am finally gonna try to get this Alien Earth review in. So if anybody out there, if you're watching Alien Earth, look for that content on my channel. So I'll let you know. But appreciate everybody jumping in, and I will holler at y'all later. Go Birds.